Lily! Good girl. Good girl. What is up, everybody? I'm No Lux Given, back with some more live Storybook Brawl gameplay. And Lily's back too. We're gonna jump in. I'm just gonna keep doing some live games for a little bit. I do have some games from the past that I want to showcase as well, and some games from just like a few days ago. I actually spent some time just playing late at night and got a few more crowns, as you might be able to see on the top of the screen right now. But for today, just going to do some live gameplay. That way I can dedicate more time to this sweet girl right here. She might stay on my lap right here. I don't know. She normally doesn't, but most of the time I just spend with her on the couch behind the camera. Zippy is really good, as is the Fates. I think yesterday it was a Fates that crushed me in the lobby. Share Bear's also pretty good, kind of speeds up the lobby even more. That's always kind of been a thesis of mine, that Share Bear lobbies go a little bit faster than non-Share Bear lobbies, and it's always good to beat the Share Bear. But I think I'm gonna play Zippy as long as I can select her in time. And great, okay. She's gonna go hang out on the couch behind. Nope, she's gonna go to the other room. That's fine. We'll play Zippy the zombie. As you can see, she is a really sweet girl. And let's fire off a shrink drink to kick things off. I think it's a little bit awkward because we won't get kills, and Puffy actually provides an opportunity to get a bonus kill to kick off the game, but it'll be nice on 2.1 to grab 3 characters, and we should be able to start winning from there. So I think that's good. Maybe could have gone for like Baby Dragon, tried to get a 2-for-1 against Puffy, though. I don't think you really need to yeah, we would have. So that's a little bit awkward, but I don't think that you really need to prioritize the Zippy triggers I want to say strenuously, with that much. That's a silly name. Playing up against the Krampus bot here. What's the word I'm looking for? Is it strenuously with that much importance? With that much regard? That vigorously. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. They'll come. Just play a strong board, play as strong as you can. Not gonna worry about this forbidden fruit, locking it, or caring about it at all. Could be relevant if we find a Cindy next turn, or if we find a blind mouse, but I think for the most part, it's not really gonna matter for us here. So not gonna pay any attention to that, and my opponent actually gets a pretty good combat out of that they are able to take out my baby root. And then I'd probably just grab a Lonely Prince as well as the Tiny, because that will be the most powerful overall. I do see some consideration for the Kitty Cup Purse, but I think I'm going to go for Tiny and then Lonely Prince here. Yeah, I think that's good. She's sniffing around. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? Good girl. That's a good girl, because she came to me. There we go, treating her well. And we got a few kills there out of that one. Definitely want to pick up a princess. And I'm also thinking we could go to sell off probably the Labyrinth Minotaur or the Tiny and pick up Good Witch as well. You know what? I might sell off Baby Dragon, keep the Tiny, and then keep the Labyrinth Minotaur to use with Wretched Mummy next turn. Alright, sell off Baby Dragon. I don't generally play Baby Dragon for that long, and this is a much stronger board overall. We're up against the lobby leader, so I think it's going to be beneficial to get that going here. And yeah, the Wretched Mummy's pretty good next turn. I'm not super excited about the Spellweaver, but maybe we can find something else to pair alongside the Mummy. Alrighty, she's good. She's being good. We are going to hear, it's funny, I was thinking recently that we might not hear that many more dog noises on the stream, but she's actually a little bit excited right now, which is good. I'm happy if she's excited, all right, well, now I like Brave Princess and Prized Pig. We didn't win that combat. How much damage did we take? Oh, we were 88% to win. I wasn't paying attention. Did we win it? I think we lost it, right? I think I'm still going to pick up Brave Princess here. It's 3.1, but I think that that's good enough. And then Prized Pig, because I do think that we're actually strong enough that maybe we can avoid the Mummy and go for an Econ and some treasure. You okay? Yeah, she's just scratching herself. She found something exciting to do. So that's fine. Yeah, I think that there might be an addition of some dog noises in my videos. Hopefully that's okay. I find it fun, as long as it doesn't distract me from the game, but you don't need my play-by-play on the individual combats. Looks like we got a little bit unlucky there and lost, that's what happened. The Princess Peep got targeted right at the start of the combat, and looks like that happened again in this one, which is unfortunate. Good Witch also getting targeted there means that we don't get to keep the Prized Pig gold. So I think we might have just seen another unlucky combat back to back. At least we did get the Brave Princess slay, but otherwise maybe a little bit awkward. I think I'm just gonna grab a Golden Chicken and the Turkish Delight here. Turkish Delight is awkward on 3.2. It means that we were 50% to win or tie. So a little bit unlucky. We could sell off Golden Chicken plus one more character and then pick up Gingerbread Knight. So I think that this does make a lot of sense to do, just for a small upgrade on the board again. Now a 710 that is close to hitting 26, and we actually do get to make use of the XP this turn. So what I was saying there, the Golden Chicken definitely helped because it let me hedge whether or not we find something this turn, with the roll and the Econ just working out nicely for that. But if you roll and then you just don't buy anything this turn, or you lock, if you lock, then it's okay. But if you don't buy anything this turn, then you don't actually make use of the XP until what is technically 4.2. I think I brought this up in a video recently. So sometimes buying XP on the 0.2 turns, especially 3.2, where you can really use a little bit of a boost on your current board, can be a little bit awkward, but it's going to work out fine for us here. Again, this Peep is getting targeted, but I think we're going to have the stats to make it not matter this time. If our Prized Pig can smack here, I guess that's actually not how it's going to work out. We needed the Good Witch to smack on the Minotaur. Forgot about the Good Witch because it's a support. So take 4 down to 22. I'll actually take a Forbidden Fruit at this point, and I think I'm going to take a Nutcracker. It's 4.0. We can double support it, which is pretty fun, and then probably cut the Prized Pig because that has done absolute zilch for me up until this point. And maybe we do something like Evil Twin the Nutcracker. We could go for it now because Burning Palm is fine, though I would like to maybe also pick up a King Arthur's interesting, especially on Zippy, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's interesting enough. Let's sell this, buy King Arthur, and then Candy Cannon. And that will give me a 6/6 here. 6/6 could be good enough to play. We also could do this. I kind of like that, actually. We're playing this King Arthur here despite it not actually providing stats to the board, but now we've got 2 potential cracks at finding Sky Castle, plus we could maybe triple one of these, but we're going to look for another pair of each of these look for Sky Castle, look for Heartwood Guardian, Heartwood Elder, forget what that card's currently named, and then if any of those things pay out into Sky Castle, I'm not really sure what I'm looking for off the Brave Princess. I guess I'm just looking for it to slay though, and unfortunately our Nutcrackers do not get any activations this turn. We're going to take a little bit of damage, but that just means that our Gingerbread Knight is now stronger, and we'll pick up another Arthur and then another Gingerbread Knight. So this is like really, really good pickups this turn. I think I'm gonna still try to make this Brave Princess work, especially since Arthur does not actually do anything for me just yet. And I might sell off Frog Prince, Princess Peep to do this again, actually. Alright, this will make it really likely that Brave Princess lays. We're getting a little bit risky now, down to 14 health, though I do think that my characters in board are strong, especially with these Gingerbread Knight pickups. So we should be able to... What I also want to get, by the way, you can't see, I'm just petting her, and she's right here. Now she's on the couch, so now she'll be chill for the next, hopefully 15 minutes while we finish this game out. Potentially 2 minutes. Lily is cheering for Puffy right now. But everybody else, hopefully we have not gone too wild and we can actually do something fun. Though 14 health is a little bit risky. Nobody's like on a huge win streak other than probably this Skip. Okay, the Phoenix Angel's doing pretty well for herself as well. We're going to take that out with Nutcracker. We're almost activated on this Nutcracker, and Gingerbread Knight actually holds the fort down here. So that's perfect. That's exactly what we were hoping to do with Gingerbread Knight. And now we only need one more hit on the Nutcracker. Could grab Heartwood Guardian, though I don't really know if I need it. Unfortunately, we missed on the Brave Princess, though we're up against the Krampus bot this turn. So do we want more scaling? Do we want to make use of the fact that we are level 5? I don't have a great way to make use of the fact that we're level 5. I almost just want to go full support on the evil Nutcracker, though. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we could do this. Up against the ghost, this could be good enough. Look for a spell to pump this up. Robin Wood, also pretty good. I think I'm looking for a spell to pump this up. That's perfect. Okay, get exactly what I was looking for. Maybe I should have just gone for a spell on the Nutcracker, though I am pretty sure this is actually a Krampus bot and not a player trolling by pretending to be Krampus. And I think the fact that they had 2 neutral characters probably indicates that, because if you are playing Krampus, you prioritize even taking... This is the only thing I have to figure out. Is that just enough better? It probably is enough better that I should just do that. And I'm still going to play the Good Witch, try to get the Brave Princess online and double support here. This is technically more health, but this will be more health overall. And let's go for scaling while we're up against the ghost. But if you are actually playing Krampus, you always take good characters. Speaking of good characters, you always grab the good characters before... Ooh, if I find Treasure Map, that is really tricky. But our Nutcracker is going to both of our Nutcrackers activate. That is insane. That was really, really good ghosting here. And pretty fantastic. So looking for Treasure Map still, I think. Could go for Eye of Ares, could go for Crystal Ball, and then look for Forking Rod. I think I'm just going to skip. I might go Reduplicator or Fool's Gold. I think it's probably Fool's Gold. We also have Evil Twin here if our other things miss. Let's go Fool's Gold, and then let's go Sky Castle. There we go, baby. 2 more tier 4 treasures. Now we can grab the Reduplicator. I think... let's skip this even too, and let's grab Reduplicator. Cool. Cool. This is seeming pretty good. Let's throw Juliet here and look for Juliet and her Romeo. Those are the two things that I am looking for big time right now. I will take another Arthur though. That is probably actually just totally fine. Let's grab another treasure. And let's skip again, roll for Romeo, and we do not find him. But this is still an insane power spike. So I'm pretty happy about how all this turned out. We don't have Coin of Sharon, so it doesn't matter where we put the Juliet. We do have her duplicator, but it doesn't matter. This board's really, really huge, and I think it paid off that we went pretty deep into this strategy. A 36-36 is going to be quite commanding, and we are going to outscale this lobby pretty quickly, I believe. Let's find out. We've got extra gold from the Fool's Gold. We're going to be grabbing an extra Evil Twin every turn, and we might even just be able to go full Arthurs this game because we've got so many Royals already. But I am going to try to make the Romeo plus Juliet pair because of her duplicator. That's really strong. Ancient Sark is kind of funny with Zippy. We could have had Hat Ball at this point, but we're just skipping. We're skipping and looking for Royals. Could go for another Romeo. It's really not terrible, but I want to find Juliet ASAP, so I'm going to roll down for her. Not worry about Ginge. I can still even throw in one more roll to find Juliet, and I think it's worth doing so. We don't find it, but yeah, like I said, I think that that's worth doing there just because getting the scaling, the +8/+8 each turn on the Juliet is really important and would potentially be even worth like selling off Nutcracker or something just to get it one turn sooner. I suppose it doesn't really matter. We should put Juliet in slot 1 just in case my opponent has like a Lightning Dragon and we can, or a Doom Breath or Baby Dragon or something that threatens the Romeo. So just have Juliet die as soon as possible, even though it's not super threatening with the rest of what's going on. Now, this is super threatening. A huge donkey. We get it down to 1 though, and that means that the donkey is not going to scam us. So that is great, and that should be enough to get the win alongside the reduplicating Romeo. Nice. So we'll summon 2 Juliets and hit my opponent for 7 here. That's good enough. That's good enough. I'll take any wins we can get. We get to grab another Arthur this turn, or we can complete Juliet, and that is a really tricky thing to figure out. I think I'm gonna triple up Hercules though. I think I just grab Hercules. There's another Romeo. Let's see what tier 6 treasure this brings us. If this can bring us Ivory Owl, I think that that's pretty good scaling. We probably cut this Nutcracker, throw the Juliet in, and cut the Fool's Gold. Though it's tough. Mimic Chest plus Reduplicator, also fun. Doesn't really do anything with the Sky Castle, but could do something with the presumably tier 6 treasure that we get off of Hercules. But I think I'm just going to go Ivory Owl to start. I'll put Juliet back in. I'll triple the Juliet. That is fantastic. And do I want the coin? No, I'm going to skip. Look for another. Not an Evil Twin. Not an Empress P. More stats on Juliet is fine. Let's grab that. And the Hercules should be able to grab us another tier 6 treasure pretty easily here. Also denies the Slay from Jormungand. Hercules activates. Pretty gravy, baby. We take out the Greedy. We're huge. This is awesome. We take out the other Jormungand and don't leave my opponent with a single Slay, but hit them for 21 down to 15. Our tier 6 treasure is Wand of Weirding, definitely a lot better with the Mimic Chest. If we had taken that, that would have been decent. We could now decide that we are done adding new characters to the board. And The Phoenix Feather awkwardly just always resummons the Hercules. I feel like we could maybe do one better than Sky Castle or Reduplicator, though. Oh, now it's Reduplicator Phoenix Feather. So that's actually pretty cool too. That would give us like an extra 100 Hercules to start the fight. All right, I think we're just gonna do this. We're gonna toss the Sky Castle. I like the Wand of Weirding here too. I will think about any spells that we find, though not against the Ghost. And now I kind of have to figure out what else I'm really even trying to do here. At this point, King Arthur's kind of done. Kind of just looking for ways to pump up Juliet, I suppose. Oh, Good Boy's pretty good, isn't it? No. I mean, it's fine. I don't know. I really don't need anything. And this is sometimes where I struggle with this comp. I think I'm just going to hope that this game is over in 2 more combats. That Merlin and Phoenix Angel die right now. They are both done streaking for the most part. And then I'm going to kill off Jack's Giant while one of them fights up against the Ghost. Okay, I'm going to kill off Jack's Giant while Merlin deals some damage over here, but I think this is all I gotta ask for. Maybe I should have picked up King Arthur because I am still gonna get these evil twins, or gone for the Good Boy for the same reason, and that could have built into a treasure. Well, now I could Beauty's Influence the Hercules and grab another tier 6 treasure, maybe even a Mimic Chest. That's kinda cool. I can't really think of anything too much better, and at the very least, we're giving +4 health to the Reduplicator Phoenix Angel character. So, seems fine to me. Let's just do that and be happy enough with it. I'll lock onto like a Pigomorph. Not gonna lock onto a Drink Me potion though. And I think I'm just going to go full roll down here. Like I said, there's not really too much that I'm looking for. This Zelhua doesn't even really have scaling on their board. They don't have scam either, which is good. The biggest scaler right now is probably Merlin, though. They don't have a crystal ball, so I'm not feeling too threatened by Merlin. Yeah, we're just gonna take out Jack's Giant here, and then hopefully we're probably cheering for Zelhua right now to get a lucky slay against Merlin, and then we can take out Zelhua in one shot, because if Merlin wins, they probably won't have enough power to take out this Zelhua and deal 15. So cheering for Zelly and then cheering for ourselves. And that could be a nice little victory here. Let's see. Okay. Merlin got the win, dealt a little bit of damage there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to go the full distance. I don't even know if I care about this. There's no way to get Juliet to be the biggest character. We would need so many spells on her. So it's really not even worth considering anything. That would get us a little bit of the way there if we just like gigantified it and stuff a few times. This is certainly like worth considering just because my whole squad gets +14 and then everything gets +8. So what's 8 times 7, 56 +14 +70. So this Echo Wood is actually quite large off the rip, and then gets another +14. It's actually bigger than the Nutcracker, though a little bit more fragile. And then I have to frontline a King Arthur, so I don't think I'm like super inclined to deal with it. I don't think I'm gonna do anything here. I'm just gonna roll for a scam spell. That's basically all I got. Maybe we could find a relevant treasure. We don't really need the Reduplicator, but no, I'm just gonna skip that and keep on rolling and keep on rolling, and we're done. That's fine. Here is the Zelhua battle. Jormungand has no opportunity. Actually, it can slay here, Ooh, we get a little bit scammed. The second Jormungand is actually going to grow here, and then it's going to just be able to survive. So this is actually going to be a little bit tricky. We're going to have to trade all of our characters into this Jormungand, but then we will still get Juliet. Do we get a second one? I believe we do. Okay, cool. And we're going to wind up tying on this combat. So just barely walk away with a tie, which means we're going to have a few more fights and means that Zelhua gets to scale a little bit further. If we find a level 6 character, we could just double evil twin it. Like if we find a good boy right now, we could double evil twin it. Though I like me a drink me. And we're going to keep rolling. We could grab a tier 5 treasure, a tier 4 treasure. No, I think I'm really just interested in Mimic Chest. I'll toss the Ivory Owl for a Mimic Chest to do a bunch more resummons here. And then I might have to do something like reorder my board so that I'm the hardest to slay against. That could be an idea. Here's a good boy. Sell off this, and this for good boy. Immediately upgrade it. All right, sure. Let's try it out. Oh, I oversold somehow. Oh, it was an upgraded chicken. That's why. Oh, well. Let's grab this. Let's grab the Pandora's Box tossing reduplicator. Because it's good boy, I actually do want the additional stats from the Ivory Owl onto the good boy. And yeah, we'll see. It does give my opponent, oh wow, okay, a potential chance to slay. Their good boy's big there. Their good boy's big. We're gonna get the Phoenix Feather resummoned, but a Pandora's Box, that's way too much fun. So have to go for that. We're gonna trade off with Hercules, and then we should be able to trade and get a win, even though my opponent has a ranged character back here. Oh wow. We actually grab a loss. We take 7, but now we open up a Pandora's Box and we're up against a ghost, and it's Excalibur, a treasure that I do not need at all. So what do? Well, now we could grab an Echo Wood. We could toss the Gingerbread Knight, throw in Echo Wood. Gives me one pretty big character on here. There's also an incentive to backline the Hercules, though we no longer are playing Reduplicator. It's probably worth it to take this Echo Wood. We're going to get a little bit more scaling on the board. I'd love a little bit more stats on this good boy. If I could sell off the Gingerbread Knight, even for like a magic research this turn, that would be beautiful. Looks like we're not going to get there though, so no extra stats for the good boy. I do think I play Echo Wood here. You could just play Gingerbread Knight on this turn because you're not really scaling the Echo Wood by giving it the +2/+2 from the Ivory Owl and the King Arthur, so maybe I do just play this. But upgraded Echo Wood will get up to like 150, and then that'll be our Phoenix Feathered character, and we won't have to worry about Hercules stealing the Phoenix Feather. So it is a little bit of an upgrade on the board. Now I don't know who I'm cheering for between Zelly and Merlin. They're both a little bit scary. I'll just be looking for any spells to pump up Good Boy, any upgraded Good Boys, because a second one definitely stacks nicely with that. Don't think I'm going to grab another Echo Wood though. Nor am I really going to use this Evil Twin. This Evil Twin will really just be one econ for me. Could dream, though there's nothing. I mean, if I dreamed into like Muerte, that's pretty cool. Think I'm interested in scamming though. We can do this now, that's fun. All right, yeah, I think we take a Pigomorph. My opponent's comp is pretty fragile in how it was set up, though they did just grab another tier 6 treasure. Would be an unfortunate one to lose, but it's definitely possible because of just how this game has been set up. That, oh, this King Arthur doesn't get the Good Boy buff. So we could throw this in. That is probably a little bit better. Okay, well, I'm glad I scaled this Gingerbread Knight just a little bit as well. Phoenix Feather should be hitting on the good boy now. Let's see, is this enough? I think it is going to be. I don't think I play another Romeo, though you could just Evil Twin the Romeo, and then you grab another one of those in there. I think it's too late for that. I think we're rolling with this board, and hopefully this is going to get us there. Maybe I play like... it's all the same, really. My characters were just hoping to trade with this magic sword. Good boy, and we get the Piggo on their most vulnerable unit. It's also their Phoenix Feathered character, so we double scam them there. Now their Ps don't have any stats, and that is an easy win. That's why you roll down for the Pigomorph. Very, very lucky there. We'll take a look at the battle percentage after this combat, but we are going to easily get the win. Don't even have to use our Phoenix Feather, and let's see, 16% to win. We'll give it a 1 out of 4 to grab a win there, though. Slightly less than that. But that is going to result in a win there regardless. And that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Luck's Given. Peace.